Let's turn now to the questions that you were asked to think about in advance. And the first one, some of you have already started to answer, but if you could elaborate, that would be helpful, especially with some students in the audience as well as others. How did your experience at UMaine help you advance your role as a leader? And maybe we could start with our current undergraduate, Sabrina, at the end of the table.
So thinking about this question, really it came down to the fact that the University of Maine provides all the avenues you might want to explore if you're interested in taking a leadership role or just developing as a person or a professional. Nothing I feel like was handed to me at the University of Maine. I had to take the initiative to get things I wanted, but whether it be explore different majors, student organizations, or take advantage excuse me, of work study, the University of Maine had all of those options to help me make the next step towards being a leader and a better person, as well as provide the resources to see that I succeed after I took those initial steps, such as the Writing Center or the Career Center.
So there were kind of three different tiers that I got leadership experience in through. So first was through coursework. I had a major in women's studies and a minor in ethics and social and political philosophy, and both of these require you to think critically, to discuss your ideas with other people, listen to alternative ideas, and kind of reason through and come to a sound conclusion. That's sort of really important for leadership positions. I also went through the Maine New Leadership Program, which if any of you are going to be undergraduates next year, they've closed the application process for this year, but I strongly encourage you to apply. It's a 6-day on-campus event that happens, and you get practice like with public speaking, networking, diversity training. There's all sort of different events to help you with the various processes of leadership, and you meet women in all sorts of fields. So women in politics, women activists, women in business. No matter what your field is, you'll get to meet all kinds of really awesome people. And then through student groups, so I'm the co-chair of the Student Women's Association on campus this year. This has sort of been where I get to put all this stuff that I've learned to practice. So leading a student organization, you have to talk in front of people, you have to work with other groups, and so it's given me, and you have to think on your feet a lot.
With my experiences at UMaine, the biggest thing is the women that I've met on campus that have led me with my leadership to make me stronger and to help me find my voice. Before I even started at UMaine, right before I did, I also did the Maine New Leadership, where I got to meet Mary Cathcart and Emily Kane and lots of representative and business women in the area. And because I did that program, it led me to speaking engagements where I got to speak to the local branch of AUW, and I get to meet some more phenomenal, strong women who have taught me how to speak from what my point of view, and that my point of view matters, and to help them see the world through my eyes.
My experiences here allowed me to find what my limits were, how much I could handle, when I had to say no and delegate and be able to pass stuff on, which is still quite hard for me, but it definitely allowed me to find my confidence in my own working abilities and interacting with people and on that scale. So that was the biggest experience that I got from here.
There's a saying that various people have turned into songs that when the going gets tough, the tough get going. So I'd like you to talk a little bit about what your top strategy is in tough situations.
I think I'd say to stay in the conversation. I think the hardest lesson to learn when starting, at least my career, is how difficult communicating can be. And everybody has very different and strange communication styles, and I think the most important thing is that you stick with it and you don't give up on making sure the problem's resolved by being direct and working through it.